What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and Walt says hi too. So we got some things to talk about. We are having some problems with the ducks. The ducks will not stay in their pasture. They think they got to be on the front porch with Mojo. We leave a water bowl on the front porch, and they had discovered that. And I don't know what he's doing. He's like, oh, it's almost Thanksgiving, and Dad caught me in the backyard. He ain't supposed to be back here either. So the ducks ain't a big problem. They're just kind of messy, if you know what I mean. And we'll talk a little bit more about the ducks in just a second. I gotta show you guys though. So we officially, I'm gonna say we're in winter even though it's fall. But you can see we got the old wood stove fired up. We have had that thing going for, I don't know, what, 3 or 4 days now, non-stop. If you guys caught the last video, Rachel and I got the straw out just in time, and she came back out later that night and it was snowing pretty good. So, what are you? You've been taking a nap in the shed, haven't you? He said, yep, it's time to go feed everybody, and I'll see what kind of leftovers I can get from them all. What do you know, Smeagol man? Huh? You gonna go with me to go feed? Oh, he sees something else because he's on the trail of something. Oh, it's all those birds over there on the feeder. He's trying to catch one. Silly cat. So yeah, in the last video, if you guys watched it, Rachel and I got the straw. We got it put out just in time. And the animals were very thankful because it did get cold. We had some pretty extreme north winds. It started snowing pretty good. It was raining. And we got that straw out just in time. And I usually do not like wait until last minute to do it. But when they're sold out, they're sold out. What do you do? So we're going to walk over to the firewood shed and give you guys a little update on that. We are making a dent in our firewood already. It's kind of early. But you can see, if you guys remember, this little end part of this rick that we had stacked up right here is kind of crooked, so I kind of started taking all that. But we still got plenty of firewood. But, like I said, this is a little bit earlier than we're having to burn this much. But with Oklahoma weather, you just never know. Normally, I would be out in a t-shirt right about now, and actually, it's pretty nice right now. Just got a little bit of a north wind, but I love the cold temperatures. Hunting season starts in a few days. It is a whitetail rifle season, starts in a few days. Hopefully one of the kids can get one this year. Put some extra meat in the freezer, we'll see. But I got some hungry mouths. I'm just getting off work and Smeagol just caught something. Oh wait, no, he don't. Okay, I know what that is. He didn't just catch something. Smeagol, come here and show everybody what you got. Never mind, I guess he's done with it. I know exactly what it is. I almost forgot about this. Let's see here. Where'd he go? That's what he's... Yeah, I see what you got. You already ate most of it, didn't you? So guys, if you can't tell what that is a squirrel tail. A couple days ago, well, this past weekend, Kaya and I, we went on a squirrel hunt. Caleb's going next time. We were gonna go, but since it was just me and Kaya, around here, we had to walk in some really thick woods. And you know, I'm trying to teach them both safety and all that stuff, and you know, just kind of spend some times out in the woods and learn a few things. And we didn't video none of it. I'll throw up some pictures here if I can remember of our hunt. I don't know if I can show it all, but we harvested a few squirrels. We cooked them that day, and we also found another treasure in the woods. We found some oyster mushrooms growing on the side of a hickory tree and brought them home, cooked them up, and let me tell you, those are some awesome wild mushrooms. I think they might be my new favorite. I usually like the morel mushrooms, but these oyster mushrooms, fried them up in some flour, some seasoned flour, and they were hard to beat for sure. And I don't see Mr. Leesky, but anyways, I'll try to throw some pictures up here if I didn't already. Where's Mr. Leesky at? I see Cora. You can see all Cora's junk pile she has. We gotta get that cleaned up. I keep saying that. I come out here and I pick some stuff up, and then I'll come out here the next day and it'll be everywhere again. Mr. Leesky, where you at, buddy? Leesky. If he's out there, I don't see him. You guys might see him, but I don't see him. He kind of blends in with them. There he is. He's right over there. He was over there in the sunshine. So before we get started talking about everything going on with the ducks, now I see Mojo sitting here with his little eyes. Hold on, let me pause again. When you have all these farm animals on the farm, I said farm animals. Dogs aren't really a farm animal, but they are on our farm. You can see Mojo's little beady black eyes looking at me. Like, I'm waiting patient, Dad. I'll get there in a minute, Bubba, but we're gonna do things a little different today. I'm feeling a little backwards today, so let's get the feed, dog food. Let's go feed Leesky and Cora. Go check out that herd, see how everybody's doing. And then we'll go feed Mojo, talk about the ducks and the emus. I got a few updates about the emus I want to talk about. So let me get some feed real quick, and then I'll meet you at the barn. You guys are not patient at all, or you girls are never patient when it's feeding time. All right, Leesky has rejoined his herd. And don't let me forget, I got an update on the rock cabin. If you guys caught the video where I put the window in, I actually went down and finished that, and I'm going to update you guys. I'm going to try to make it just a separate video, but I don't know what Cora's doing. We'll leave this here for now. Here, Mr. Leesky, look at this cat. He's playing in the water again. All right, guys, you guys are going to have a talk with the chickens because they're all a little bright. I don't have any eggs for you. Don't have any eggs for you at the moment. Smeagol said, who's gonna drop some that I can have? So, all right, I'm gonna let them be for a minute, and I'm gonna do things a little bit different. I'm gonna set this camera so I don't make you sick. And I see Skeeter's been digging for mice or shrews or something again at the barn. Okay, so I went ahead and set the camera up. I'll try to bring you guys along with me, shaking this bucket up and down, making everybody sick. I bet some of you appreciate that. Now the dogs are in here, they decided to come see what's going on. Y'all better go eat. See you down there. You don't Let's go over here and see what's going on with everybody. So somebody wanted to know, I don't remember who it was that asked, but they asked how the feed bunk that I made, it has been in here for 2 years now. It's been 2 years since we built this feed bunk out of wood that we milled up. Wood trees from here on the farm, and everything is holding up awesome. We got a gate over here, a gate down there, and what this does, guys, if you're new to the channel, we built this because if you ever watch us feed over in the Pico field over there where our smaller goats are, where Mojo stays, you can see sometimes I get hit in the knees by goats, or sometimes, you know, they'll almost stampede you. Well, these bigger goats over here, these Kiko and Spanish, are a lot bigger, a lot stronger goats. You walk in here at the feed bucket, they will maul you. So that is why we went ahead and built this feed bunk. It has been working wonders for us. It's keeps us safe. The kids, Rachel can come out here and feed and never have to even touch a goat. They can't get in there to hurt them. Now some of the little bittier kids, they can get underneath there. All I got to do is put a board on there, but it's not really a problem right now. And something I just remembered is I need to update you guys. So you guys remember a few months back, it's been almost 2 months now, I believe, we got a New Zealand Kiko from my good friend Josh at Bodark Kikos. And we never did announce a name, but we finally got a name for him. Rachel is going to get the credit for this one, but she decided we need to name this buck Bo, and that's kind of short for Bodark Kikos, because that is where we got this breeding buck from. And he's doing awesome on the farm. He's growing. I'm pretty sure he's got all of our does bred, and he's an awesome looking buck. He's still very young, but he's doing awesome. But just an update on that. Wanted to give you guys a name because people ask almost every video in the comments, hey, what's that buck's name? And I was like, We got to come up with a name for this buck because people want to know, and it's been a while now. So you can see they still got plenty of hay. I like to come over here and pull some down for them sometimes so they don't have to kind of jump up here and try to eat it. But you can see how they start eating the sides and everything off of there. And now that we've had some pretty hard freezes, they're going to start going through the hay a whole lot more. Alright, so we're out here. Get out of there. That's Chorus. There's the goat that likes to steal food. Cora! Cora! Come on! Cora! Where did she go? There she is. Come eat your food. You're not a goat. You don't eat goat food. Alright, so I'm gonna let them be, let them eat. Walk back out this way. But yeah, that's just an update on the Kikos and the Spanish over here. Everything's going good. Still got lots of mineral left. Mineral is very important for them. We got 2 different feeders. You know. So some of the girls look like they're getting a little thicker, and that is their undercoat. Some of their cashmere. When it starts getting colder, the Kiko have some, but these Spanish goats have a lot more than the Kiko, and that is where, if you've ever heard of like cashmere, people use it for like yarn. They crochet and they make stuff out of it. It is super soft, and that's one of the undercoats that these goats get, and it helps them keep warm. So some of them look a little bit fluffier than usual, and that's where their hair is starting to grow out a little more. And then in the springtime, if you guys follow us, you can see every once in a while you'll come out here and they'll be rubbing their backs and stuff along the fence, and you'll see all this like really soft hair all on the fence, and that's that cashmere. And no, we've never harvested it, we've never done anything with it, but I would like to have something made out of it because it is super soft, and I hear it's very warm, so that is pretty cool. That's one thing that is really neat about these Spanish goats is they produce quite a bit of that cashmere, and I'm not even really sure what all you need to have to harvest it, or how many goats you need to have enough to harvest enough to do something with, but I think they make a special kind of brush or something. You gotta sit out there and just brush them and kind of harvest it like that. So let me get some food for Mojo, the emus, the geese, the ducks, and all the goats, and I'll meet you over there. Everybody's yelling at me. Food, food, food. Everybody's starving. Let's see where we're at with feed. Feed, food. You guys can see that. Oh. You're coming, Mo. These chickens love when I spilled the feed. Look at that. They love it. Oh. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do this one-handed. Oh, spilling it everywhere. Okay. So yeah, we've been keeping that wood stove going. In my opinion, there is nothing better than heat from a good wood stove. It is very comforting to me. It's relaxing. If I sit there too long, I'll actually sit there and I'll fall asleep. And it looks like the kids are just getting home from school. What do you know, Mojo? You ready to eat? Mama's home. But Mama don't have the food. You gonna come with me, huh? You gonna come with me? He said, yeah, you don't even have to pet me this time. Well, I want to pet you. You're my best buddy. You know that? Well, you're one of them. You ready to go eat? Huh? You ready to go eat? Come on. I don't have any eggs. I do need to collect some. So here comes Rachel and the kids home from school. Let's see if he still follows me. He said, yep, I'm still coming. He said, I've got to eat. All right, so now let me finish feeding real quick, and we're gonna talk about these ducks. And other than just the mess that they're leaving over on our approach to our garage and the sidewalk, yeah, we gotta talk about it. Oh my! Now the ducks like to get set out here. Alright. I don't know if I can do this or not. Hold on, I don't know if I got that on camera or not, but Yoshi just took a stool. That was rude, wasn't he? Who was hissing? I think one of the mad geese is hissing at me. Come on. Feed more real quick. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but one of these geese, I've been noticing now when I come out to feed and stuff, one of them likes to hiss at me, and I think it's one of the males. Which one was it? Yoshi said, I'm just gonna sit down and eat. Hey, who is hissing? Not gonna do it now? Hey, Yo-Yo. Alright, so I said I was going to talk about the ducks. And look where their new favorite spot is. They decide to make the yard their home. And until I redo this fencing right here and fix this gap underneath the gate, there's no way to keep them in here unless we pin them up. And so a couple nights ago, you guys know that the ducks have been laying eggs. I've been finding a few in the yard. Well, I found 4 in the yard so far, and that's all I found. I don't know. Now they're starting to go all around the house. They're doing this and going over here and going over there. So there may be more eggs around the house. I don't really know. But we do have 4 eggs, or we did have 4 eggs. But a few nights ago, Kaya and Rachel, they wanted to experiment with the duck eggs, so they baked a cake with the duck eggs. And I've always heard that duck eggs are a better choice for bakers than chicken eggs. And let me tell you, they used those duck eggs on this cake, and it was so moist and fluffy. It did taste way better than when I've had a cake with chicken eggs. And so now we know we like the duck eggs. I haven't fried any yet, but we know we like the duck eggs, especially if we're going to be baking. We'll definitely use the duck eggs for now, but now I haven't found any more eggs, so we got to get some more eggs, and I got to go get some eggs for the dogs real quick. So that's the story on the ducks. The ducks are a pain, but it's my deal. If I wanted to keep them over here, I could keep them over here. So it's just something we're going to have to deal with. Look who's in this yard now. So, yeah, we don't like keeping animals confined in little pens and stuff. If you guys have been following us, you know that. So, you know, we like to keep our animals happy and healthy. So, you know, we try to let them kind of free range a little bit. When I say free range, they don't have opportunities to go all over our neighbors or hundreds of miles from here. But anywhere on our property, you know, they can pretty much go. And, you know, we got fences and stuff, but I don't know, it just feels better if you're going to raise animals to us to let them kind of be where they want to be. They might not get along with the geese one day. The turkeys might be bothering them one day. They might just want to go chill in the yard and go catch bugs or something, get away from them. So, you know, the ducks, if them just crapping on our sidewalk is the worst thing, that's not too bad. I mean, we can always wash it off. It's just not very pleasant. So anyways, I'm in the chicken coop now. I'm going to try to get some eggs. I didn't bring a bucket, so I'm not going to get a bunch, but let's go get them. There's a bunch of eggs in there. I can't carry very many more, and if I stick them in my pockets, I'll more than likely bust them. So I gotta get some water turned on. Turn on the water for the ducks, even though they can't get in to this stock tank anymore. They haven't. They have like one time, and then they never did again. You guys still got your swimming pools. Use your swimming pools. Okay. This auto staying there now. I gotta get Mojo his eggs. Yeah, y'all can get a drink. Just don't jump in there. I'm coming, Mo. Kaya's playing ball with Skeeter. Right, Kaya? Hi. All right. So Mojo really loves his eggs, and so do the other dogs. Hey, 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 come on. Don't walk away from your food. Excuse me, that's not yours. You have a few bites left, sir. Here you go. Here's one of the green eggs from one of the Americanas. You like these, don't you? Here you go, eat your egg. So I guess Smeagol's wanting to join in. Don't hit them in the head with that. That's a baseball, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard. Alright. They're all happy now. The hissing has stopped. Whoever it is happy because they're not hissing at me anymore. So hopefully, like I said, the buck has been in with the Kikos and the Spanish for I think about 50-some days now, and they should all be bred. So now, while this buck is still small, I want to get him hopefully here pretty soon and put him in here with the Picos, and that'll allow him to breed these. And if you guys are not aware of what I'm talking about when I say Pico goats, for about 5 or 6 years now, we have been breeding Pico goats to a Kiko Billy, or Pico nannies to a Kiko Billy. We started about 5 or 6 years ago. We've kept it going, and this is what we've pretty much turned out with. These are a cross between Kikos and Pygmies, so that's why we call them Picos. And now it's time, we're gonna go ahead and put another full-blood Kiko in on our Pygmies. And I know some people, if you're new to the channel, you're gonna say, you're not supposed to breed a big breed animal to a small breeded animal. But we've been doing this for 5 or 6 years, and we have not had to pull one baby from any of our mamas. So it's been working out great. They're not your typical pygmy sizes. Shadow is the last pygmy goat we have that's full pygmy, and you can see how much bigger the crosses are. This is a Nigerian dwarf, and that's a pygmy. That's the only two that's not a Pico over here. And even some of them are a little bit bigger. Ghostface, she's a Pico, and she's a little bit bigger than the rest of them. That's her daughter right here. But they're very hardy. We've had very good luck with them, and we're just going to keep it going. There's Mr. Mojo doing his thing. He's just a big puppy. Gotcha. Caught you, Mo. He don't care. He's going to do his thing. So the geese are still doing great. Everybody's doing great. And Ghostface is ready for battle. But anyways, guys, that's it. I wanted to update you guys on the ducks, wherever they went. They're up over there at the stock tank. Turkeys go back and forth, you know, they do their thing. Luckily, they're smart enough, somehow, they're smart enough to stay on our property, and they don't fly over the fences and get eaten by coyotes and wild game like bobcats and stuff like that. Or wild predators, I mean. They don't turn into wild game. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully in the next video, I will update you guys on the windows I installed in the rock cabin down at the lake. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Stay tuned. Leave us a comment down below, like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.